Hi everyone, how's it going? Listen, I left sorry, that was a fly. I left a status on Facebook that I need to explain in more detail. Basically, I was up in the early hours of this morning looking through another TI's Facebook page. I don't know why I can't bring myself to actually mention their name, but I was looking through another TI's post, and I saw that they made a mention of another TI who had passed like about 3 years after them. So I'm looking at this status of this really open-hearted TI talking about how another TI was kind to them and was amazing and all the rest of it, and that amazing TI died 3 years later, like after them, and they both had, it wasn't exactly the same name, but they both had similar names with the same meaning. And it hit me hard, man. It, like, just seeing that, the significance of it, the significance of one pure-hearted person giving props to another pure-hearted person, and the fact that both of these incredible people with similar names, now they're dead. It hit me really, really hard, to the point where I made a status saying two TIs were odes to God or something like that. I wrote a poem about it. I made the status in the early hours of this morning, and it led a lot of TIs to saying, oh my God, who's died now? Like, no, nobody's died recently apart from Adam Garcia, may he rest in peace. Apart from Adam Garcia in America, and that's the only one I know about so far, Adam Garcia. Nobody else has died to my knowledge. I just wrote that because I was emotional. But following off the back of that status, which I wrote when I was emotional, I decided to write a poem about these two TIs. They're both women. I decided to write a poem about these two TIs called My Oath to God. And I'm going to read it for you now. She was purer than crystal, shone brighter than diamonds, the corruption of life never shrinking her smile or hardening her voice. Her ferocity was born from the love in her heart, her love for humanity peeking through her pain like the midday sun through a crack in a concrete wall. Where there was lack of integrity, she embodied integrity. Where injustice loomed large, she became Lady Justice herself. Where only bitterness could be found, she was honey and bliss and the sublime. Because she was born as a promise to God that there would be more hope in the world. And she promised herself to God that she would live forever through love. Those promises were fulfilled, love and hope stronger than ever. In those she never knew she was fighting for, and in those she knowingly fought alongside. She was magic in its purest form, and she is magic that is immortal. She is magic that is relentless, not black or white, but pink and yellow and lavender. Beyond duality and immersed in truth, but with just enough joy to leave behind words of happy simplicity that will always carry, and images of romance with warmth and sincerity. Her body is gone, but her spirit looms tender over those that continue to fulfill her promise through perseverance and intuition. She was our oath to God, God's true innocent, and a name never to be used in vain. And that poem was for Lisa T.I. and Liza Goldsmith. So that was my poem for them. I've got some changes to make to my fundraiser because I don't think that I'll be doing my MRI scans in the UK. So stay tuned for changes to be made to my fundraiser. I'm going to do my research with regards to what MRIs can be done in which country, because the NHS, thanks to another TI who informed me, the NHS can falsify records. I mean, if they're willing to lie on my medical records, then they can easily do so through these private companies that have to be referred from the NHS anyway. So looks like I have to be going to another country to get those scans. That's going to be considerably more expensive than £3,000. But when the changes are made, when I've done my research, I will let you know when the changes are made, and I will continue to accept donations very gratefully. You will get every step of the way what I am purchasing your donations on, okay? So that's it from me. I hope you enjoyed the poem, and if you've made it to the end of this video, please let me know how you're doing as a fellow TI. We will talk soon. Peace and blessings. Bye-bye.